Hi everybody, Crazy Eddie here, and welcome back to Pain in the End. I have made a couple of changes to the mod pack. Specifically, I have added open blocks and Tinker's Construct. And I won't even deny that hang gliders is part of the reason that I added open blocks. Because, you know, when you're living in a redwood, you want to glide. As for Tinker's Construct, I do have a problem with the way the tools take over everything you do in the game, so I did also nerf it a bit with iguana tweaks. But I did also remove most of the experience effects. Not all of them, but you don't get random upgrades from your tools just for using a tool repeatedly. I've also added Tinker's Steelworks because I know one or two people that really like it, and because it does seem sort of intriguing as far as having different ways to make steel. So having a hang glider will definitely enhance my exploring capabilities. But there's lots more I want to do on that front. As you can see, my trees came up pretty much right away after I stopped recording last episode. So I have a place to put my ranching and farming. And I'm also going to need a smeltery and a high oven for Tinker's Steelworks. So it looks as if steel is going to be my project for this episode. And since a tree is no place for a smeltery or a high oven, I'll probably want to put it down by the old house. Which means climbing up here was pretty much a waste of time. And smeltery, complete with spare fuel tank. And I will be building floor and building around this shortly, as soon as I make some more charcoal. And right now I am working on more wood for just that purpose. And I guess it's time I made an axe. And lumber axe. Not even halfway through the episode, and there I go making a lumber axe with these tools. Didn't I tell you I'd be going straight to these tools if I installed this mod? I have such mixed feelings about that. But on the other hand, I really needed the lumber. particularly since I really need a lot of charcoal. And now I'm ready to start on the floor. Sort of. I'll be making it out of stone bricks. So I'm going to cook up a whole bunch of stone. And the rest of it I shall toss into the smeltery to make seared bricks. Okay, so I've got bad news and good news. The bad news is that's a mutant skeleton, and it wants to kill me. The good news is I have a musket. And 10 shots for it. Bad news is I did not load it beforehand. And that thing can shoot through walls when it can see me. Or just before it can't see me. But I figure I'll let it wander away a bit, and then I'll go take a shot at it, and then hide some more. This could take a while. It would be nice if it would stop doing that. Oh, come on. I'd really like it to stop doing that. Stop that. That's right. Who's the man? I'm the man. Eventually. All right. Skeleton armor. One full suit. You know, I have a problem, and it's one that I seem to be showing again today. It comes and it goes, and lately, I'm thinking too small. This building needs to be much bigger for what I have in mind. So we need to tear down these walls and move them further apart. Okay, I've made a few improvements to the smeltery. I've expanded it and got it where it's putting out 2 ingots at a time of seared brick. I'm using a lot of it because it's going into the walls here. I've also expanded my floor plan a bit because I also plan on building a high oven and maybe a few other machines in here. So I've got a lot of cobble going into cobble brick, and even more going into seared brick. And I've been digging up a lot of cobble from underground. So this is going to take a little while. Of course, it probably also doesn't help that I decided to make this smeltery building out of the most time-consuming brick in the entire game. What in the world possessed me to build this thing out of seared brick, seriously? I really thought I'd like having seared windows for windows, but I really don't. I think I'll chisel some glass panes instead and see what I come out with. Yeah, I think these screen panes do fit this building. And so I have my smeltery building. I want to build the smeltery up a couple of levels just to make sure I don't accidentally fall in when I go through this door. But I'm not quite done with this episode yet. Because there's one other thing I want to build in here. And that is a high oven from Tinker's Steelworks. I suppose I could put it off till the next episode, but it's kind of the whole point of this episode, really. So yeah, we're going to build a high oven and get some steel going. And to start that, we need to take some regular bricks and cover them with seared stone. So as soon as those finish going through, we'll actually be able to start building it. And high oven. Now we just have to stick the right stuff in the slots and stick some iron over here and throw in some charcoal, and we're ready to cook. It's about a medium-sized structure for this. I could make it 2 layers higher, actually 3 layers higher, but I didn't have enough clay yet. I can build it up later though. Of course, what we're really here for is the steel. And I don't think this will work until I actually melt some fresh ingots in here. But we can do that as soon as we finish draining the iron out of here. And this also has to get up to 3,000 degrees, as I recall. Okay, so we have our high oven. It's up to 3500 C, and we have ingots. So let's see if we make some steel. And there we are, molten steel, but we're really going through the sand. So, next episode. I spent all this time coming up with steel. I'd better have a good use in mind for it, right? Tune in next time and find out. Until then, have some fun, build something cool, and have a nice day.